What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Point After Podcast interview. Today I am joined by a recent Kansas football commit, Houston Thomas, a wide receiver slash tight end out of Texas. Houston, how's it going, man?
It's going great, man. Just trying to get better every day.
I feel that. You said you had a little 7-on-7 going on today, didn't you?
Yes, sir. We had about an hour and 30-minute practice after school, and we just go to like 7 points. It's a bunch of competition between our offense and defense.
Yeah, that's good to hear. So you're a junior right now, headed into your senior year. I'll start off with that. How did your junior year pan out? Were you able to make playoffs? Did you make a run? And then what are your expectations going into your senior year?
So my junior year, we went 10-2. So it was the best record we've had in a while. And then we made it to the second round, and we ran up on the eventual state champions. And they beat us pretty good. But I feel like this year we have a bunch of returning starters. I think on offense we have 7 or 8 out of 11, and then on defense we have 9 or 8 out of 11 as well. So I feel like this year we'll really be able to make a deep run into the playoffs, and that's just our team goals, is to get a state championship this year.
Yeah, I mean, you make the playoffs and anything can happen from that point. It's all about just getting in. Well, what about you personally? Do you have anything that you want to kind of work on, specifically maybe route running, blocking, or something like that to try to get you ready to play at the next level?
So this year I really want to work on my run blocking because I'll be more in line. So I want to be able to show my coaches at my high school and my college coach at the next level that I can get it done in the passing game as well as the run game. So I just want to show my versatility.
Yeah, now tell me about this. You're in Texas. Obviously, people, the superstition is it's bigger in Texas. Everything's better in Texas. How do you think Texas high school football compares to maybe what you've talked to other people, from that play in different states? What's it like playing in Texas, the environment and things like that?
I mean, Texas has the best high school football in the nation. I know you've seen all the stuff on Max Preps about Texas football, like the stadiums, the fans. It's just in Texas, you'll always get a good football game, and you're always going to get a great atmosphere. And most of the stadiums, to be honest with you, are better than most FCS level stadiums. And it's just a special environment down here in Texas because that's literally all we do. We love football.
So is it like what you see in Friday Night Lights, the movie, where towns shut down, everything like that?
Definitely. I know in smaller counties and stuff that it's just the whole town is just shut down and they're all at the football game.
Yeah.
Even with COVID this year, they still were going. But
yeah, and then you have, schools like Allen that's been multi-million-dollar stadiums. It's unreal. I mean, like you said, there's some high school stadiums that are nicer than FCS and even FBS to some degree, which is pretty crazy to think about. Which I'm actually going to ask you something about that later on, about a stadium that you're looking forward to playing in. But for right now, tell me, while you're still in high school and it's kind of fresh on your mind, talk to me a little bit about the recruiting process. You said you got offered today from Sam Houston. Kind of talk to me about. But we'll start off with camps. Did you go to camps to kind of get your name out there, or what advice would you give to younger athletes trying to look to make a name for themselves and get on the college coaching radars?
Definitely. I would say try to go to as much camps as you can because going to the college campuses are good, the rivals camps, anywhere where you can get in front of a bunch of media outlets is going to be really good for your exposure. And those media outlets have tons of coaches that follow them. So every time they post something about you, or they're going to see that and they'll follow you. And that's just really how it gets started. So I would recommend going to rivals camps, Nike camps, Under Armour camps. And then I know those are invite only a lot. So if you don't get invited to those, make sure you hit the college camps that you really want to go to. And then other than that, you just really got to work on your craft each and every day and just perfect it until you get better at it.
Yeah, well, now talk to me a little bit about the recruiting process. Kind of what's that's like, conversating with coaches. Is it something that you're talking to them every day, every couple months. Just talk to me a little bit about that, and then how you kind of how you ended up getting in contact with Kansas and that whole relationship as well.
All right, so it's really different with each and every school. Like with Kansas, this was part of the big reason why I decided in my decision. But they contacted me every single day, and they sent me a bunch of letters and all of that. And how I started talking to Kansas was I followed their tight end coach and their offensive line coach, and I sent their tight end coach my film. And the offensive line coach asked my teammate Corey Hendricks what he thought about me, his opinions, and all that. And then later that day, I got a call from the tight end coach saying that they would like to offer me a scholarship. And it was really special to me, it being my first one and all of that. It was a great day.
Yeah, but not too often you send them the film and you get offered that same day. That's very, very rare, and I don't think a lot of people really understand that. Yeah, my next question is kind of why did you choose Kansas? But one question I have before that is, so was this when Les Miles was still there, or was this more of like within the past month or so?
So when I got offered to Kansas, Les Miles was still there, and then about I think 2 or 3 weeks, they he ended up resigning or getting fired, leaving. But yeah.
Yeah. So well, yeah. So what ultimately, you say it kind of came down to them, staying in contact with you a lot and really pursuing you. You could tell that they were very interested. What are some other reasons you chose Kansas, or what's something that you're looking forward to once you get to campus?
So with Kansas, a big reason was I feel like I will have the opportunity to play early on, and also there's just the relationship with the coaches. And also my teammate, Corey Hendricks, that goes to my high school, he'll also be going down there. So I feel like that would be pretty cool to be able to play my college ball with him. And I'm really just excited for the atmosphere and everything that's going to be down there because I heard it was beautiful.
Yeah, the pictures I've seen, the campus is beautiful. Kansas Stadium, it's all around a great place. But my last question for you is, is there a certain team that you're looking forward to hopefully playing against? I'm assuming maybe Texas A&M because it's all over your wall. I don't think y'all are scheduled, but it could happen. Is there a certain team that you're looking forward to playing against, or is there a certain stadium that you're looking forward to traveling to?
If I got the opportunity to, I would love to play against Texas A&M. That's where I grew up. So if I got to play at their stadium too, that would be a very special experience for me.
Yeah, well, thanks for taking the time to sit down with me a little bit today. Chat a little football, give Kansas fans a chance to get to know you. Is there anything that you think Kansas fans should know before you arrive on campus next year?
Let's see. I'll be a high energy guy, and I'll be a competitor. I'm gonna give it my all every single day, and that's pretty much it.
Awesome, man. Well, again, I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and thank you Houston for sitting down with me today. Again, this is a Kansas 2022 commit, so he won't be there this fall. He'll be there in the fall of 23, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, but I believe you're from College Station. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So if anyone is watching this near College Station, go out and watch Houston play this fall. The last time you'll get to see him in high school in Texas, and then travel up to Kansas the next year to check him out. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow us on all social media. We'll see you guys next time.